Welcome to Salt Lake City, and thank you for joining us here for the 2002 Olympic Winter Games.
Yes, but before the competitive events start, let's enjoy the spectacle of the opening ceremony, which promises to be very special indeed.
Welcome to the course here at the Snow Basin Ski Area in Salt Lake. This young skier has a huge challenge ahead of him in order to put a dent in the current standings. You couldn't ask for better skiing conditions. It really is a beautiful day here in Salt Lake. There's only fractions in it. He could still do it. He just needs to stay focused. He has just a fraction of a second's advantage over the current leader. Can he maintain it? Incredible! This young man is blitzing this course and is setting up a pretty secure lead. Whoa, is he gonna be upset and a bit embarrassed at this disqualification? This young man has certainly disappointed the media. He hasn't come anywhere near achieving his potential with this run.
He really hasn't done himself justice here today, and he'll be upset with that.
And let's take another look at this run. You join us here today at the Utah Olympic Park for the first round of the men's ski jump. Next, Finland. A strong takeoff that sets him up nicely in the air. A good landing and a good distance. He's going to be pleased with that. Let's hope he can take that fine jump and add to it in the next round.
And he's obviously pleased with his score.
And next to jump is the Finnish competitor. And that's a fair takeoff from him. A good landing and a good distance. He's going to be pleased with that. Well, we've seen some great jumps here today at the Utah Olympic Park, but it was this young man who put in the definitive wonderful scenes here during the Hello, and welcome to today's coverage of the men's Olympic snowboarding. For this race, the Finnish rider will be racing in the blue lane, and the American rider will race on the red course. And the blue lane is first out of the starting gate. And the rider on the red course lagging behind after the opening section. And coming into an easy win, the rider in the blue lane. And with this win confirmed, the Finnish rider's in a strong position after the first run. Representing the Stars and Stripes in the blue lane, it's the American snowboarder. And that's a good start from the red lane. And the Finn on the red run looking good as he enters the bottom half of the course. And that's a decisive win by the rider on the red course. And that result confirms the Finnish rider's place in the quarterfinal. The American who down to just 8 competitors now as we go forward to the second round. The Finnish snowboarder will be racing on the course marked with blue flags. And the rider on the red course is slow out of the starting gate. And the rider on the red course lagging behind after the opening section. And the blue course takes the win well. And that first run result means the Finn will have the upper hand for the second run. Here's the young Finn on the blue course. For this race, the Austrian will be racing in the blue lane. And the rider on the blue course is slow out of the starting gate. And the rider on the blue course is behind after the opening section. And a clear win by the rider in the red lane. And confirmation there of the Finn's place in the semifinal. Here in the blue lane is the Austrian. And down to the last 4 competitors in the men's snowboarding parallel GS. For this race, the Finnish rider will be racing in the blue lane. And the rider in the blue lane is out of the starting gate first. Well, the Finnish rider in the blue lane is leading as he passes the halfway point. And coming into an easy win, the rider in the blue lane. And that first run result means the Finn will have the upper hand for the second run. Here's the in the blue lane, the Italian snowboarder. And the rider in the red lane is out of the starting gate first. And the Finnish rider on the red run looking good as he enters the bottom half of the course. Well, that's a clear win by the red lane rider. And there is the official confirmation of the Finn's place in the final. That means his opponent will compete in the consolation final. Here in the blue lane is the... And these next two races will decide which finalist leaves with the gold medal. The Finnish snowboarder will be racing on the course marked with blue flags. And on the course with the red flags is the Swiss snowboarder. And that's a good start from the blue lane. And the rider on the red course lagging behind after the opening section. And the blue course takes the win. And that first run result means the Finn will have the upper hand for the second run. And on the blue course is the Finnish competitor. The young man on the blue course. For this race, the Swiss rider will be on the blue course. And the rider in the red lane is out of the starting gate first. And the Finnish rider on the red run looking good as he enters the bottom half of the course. And winning this run easily, the rider on the red course. And that confirmed result means that the Finnish competitor takes the gold medal. On the blue course. You'll remember the men's snowboarding giant slalom competition that we showed you before? Well, they're presenting the medals over there now, so let's go over to the ceremony. You join us at the start of the women's Alpine Slalom. Now Finland is next to challenge. She'll be looking to put in a good run. And she begins her descent. And she's ahead at the split. And that's a fantastic run. She's in the top 3 after her first round.
Well, she certainly looks pleased with that performance.
And let's take another look. The Finnish skier looks ready to go. She'll be one to watch. And she's off to a reasonable start. She's well up on the competition at the halfway split. Powerful, solid skiing throughout the bottom half of her challenge. I think she's done it. Yes, she goes into first place and takes the gold.
And that time beats her personal best. She certainly deserves a moment to celebrate.
And now here's the replay of that performance. You have to hand it to this young woman. This has been an excellent day skiing, as this replay will testify.
Absolutely. She hit the turns when it mattered and really took the
We're going back over now to see the medals being awarded for the women's slalom competition we saw earlier. Welcome to today's Olympic coverage. You join us here at Deer Valley Resort for the women's freestyle aerials. The Finnish competitor is next up. She looks ready to go.
With a tariff of 2.7, she'll be attempting a double pull.
It's looking good as she leaves the end of the kicker. And that was a good display of freestyle jumping from her. An excellent first round jump from her, placing her in a very strong position for the next round.
Well, as you can see, she's really pleased with herself after that jump.
Let's
She's pleased with that result.
Let's take you now to the medal ceremony for the women's freestyle aerials competition. Welcome to today's Olympic men's two-man bobsleigh. The Finnish team are going through final preparations for their run in the two-man bobsleigh. That start leaves them in a good position to tackle the rest of the course. the moment, it looks like they're having trouble keeping up with the pace set by the leader. They're really storming around the course now. With that much momentum, it's hard to see how they can fail to finish on top. A good first run means that they're amongst the top 3 teams competing for a medal in Salt Lake City. However, they still have another run to complete.
Well, they've got a reason to celebrate after completing a great run.
And it looks like the finish team are preparing for their run. Well, if that's an indication of how well their challenge will be, we could be in for something special. They're trailing behind the pace set by the leading team, but the difference is very small and they could easily claw back if they keep it together. They're really showing both spectators and other competitors how this course should be raced. This is textbook racing all the way. Well, they've taken gold in the Olympic Winter Games, which is the best outcome they could have got.
That run really has showcased their skills here at the Utah Olympic Park.
Let's take another look at that bobsleigh action. This was an especially good run for this team.
Fantastic, Tom. This second run was pretty...
Welcome to the 2-man bobsleigh medal award ceremony. The winning teams will be presented with the medals they've worked so hard for. You join us here for the final day of the 2002 Olympic Winter Games. This closing ceremony really serves as a farewell to Salt Lake City for many of these competitors.
The competitors have done themselves proud over the last couple of weeks, and this is their first opportunity to relax and celebrate their achievements. And what a celebration!
Welcome to the course here at the Snow Basin Ski Area in Salt Lake. With some good times already on the board, let's see if the Finnish skier can do better. If he can keep up this sort of speed, we may be in for something special. There's only fractions in it. He could still do it. He just needs to stay focused. He's just a little bit down at this stage. And he's just ahead at the split. This is what the Olympics are all about. To see an athlete deliver such a stunning performance to take gold. Well, you couldn't ask for more.
Stunning, absolutely stunning. He silenced his critics here today with an impressive performance.
And let's take a look at the replay. He's certainly given his all in this run, showing not just technical ability, but also great determination.
Yes, that was beautiful. He's certainly done himself proud today.
After being kind of shaky at this stage, he did remarkably well in the end.
Yes, at this stage, I'd given up any hope of him leading the standings at the end.
He's made more than the odd mistake on this section. Wouldn't you agree, Brad?
Well, those mistakes...
A fine competition and some fine performances mark this men's downhill as one of the highlights of these games so far. Let's see the medal ceremony now.